So the final speaker of the day this morning is Tom Oates. I will. Who is going to tell us about his most amazing feat of endurance with numerous park journeys that he has undertaken. So,
yeah, behind Mum. Hi everyone. My name is Tom and I'm 22, and today I'm going to talk to you about my journey on parkrun. So I have BBS 10. So to back up my talk today, I've got a presentation that describes what I've done with parkrun and that. So I like running. So I decided to start running because there was no option available for me in hit home at high school. So this made me unhit and I put on weight, and I didn't want people to think I was going to be an unhit and lazy teenager. So my mum and dad do running, and they persuaded me to try to do our local parkrun at Houghton Abbey. The parkrun is 3.1 mile or 8 kilometres long. Parkrun happen all over the world in 5 continents and 20 countries. There are over 850 parkrun to do in the UK. So I went, but I could only manage to walk half of the loop to begin with because I was so unhit. It took me several weeks to build up to me doing a whole parkrun, and on my first run I managed to clock a time of 44 minutes. This happened in January 2015. The main obstacle for me has been my eyesight because I'm blind. So I have to run without a guide. This can be normally my mum, my dad, my personal trainer Stuart, or other friends who want to ask to help me or want to run with me through my mum friend or friend who I know. So through that, I prefer running with Dad or Jew. Sorry, Mum. The parkrun is very popular, and last weekend on a Saturday we had a record number of people, which was 836. That was the most popular parkrun we ever had at Houghton, and it beaten the record at 544 people that we had in 2017 on each Saturday. So I find the number of people at the parkrun quite challenging because everyone is bunched up together at the start. So at the start line we have a lot of people who bunch up, and when we start, so I find that quite hard to see where to run with, but I got to listen to whoever was running with me on the day of the run. So when I started the parkrun, I was very slow and not very confident, and very exhausted at the end when I finished the parkrun. But this made me feel proud and happy, so I was determined to keep going. To start with, I ran with Mum and Dad and my mum's friend Pam, but she couldn't keep up with me. So, so other friends who have to run with me, like Dowie or Craig, or other friends who like do the part who like the main person who Chatterton, who is the lead director of Parkman, he ran with me, another friend I have. So it's quite friendly to do. So as well as doing Parkrun, I've got a personal trainer who I pay for, and he has helped me to get my time down, because when I first started Parkrun, I hovered around 40 minutes to begin with, until I met my coach, Stuart, through Ripon Community Link in October 2015. So since I met him, I've been able to run with him and also look at other goals, such as my fitness level, my weight, my diet, and also my body composition. So he is very polite, patient, and amazing to work with, and he's very encouraging to run with. And we've also built a close relationship as well, because when I first met him, he was just a link sport coach, so it was quite important to meet somebody who was going to be a good personal trainer and somebody who Mum could allow me to run with, because the price was quite expensive for me to run with, but I enjoy doing it, and I run every week with him. So through that, I have been able to get the time down to trying to hit 50. And that's my personal best on 2nd of March, and I also completed 149 parkrun, which have mainly been at Hounston Abbey, but I've also been across the country, including Perth, Pembrey, Brighton and Keswick, and also we did the hardest parkrun on holiday in Cornwall at Lanhydrock with Mum, which was the second hardest parkrun up to last year, but Windlatter is the hardest parkrun at the moment. It beat the Lanhydrock because it's a lot hillier. So my time was 44 minutes when I first started, but I've been able to get it down to trying to hit 50 in March. So I am now trying to change my mum's time of 23:15, which her personal best, and I've got to try and keep up with my dad's time of 20 minutes, but I still need to train to keep up to catch him. I have raised a lot of money for charity as well as running, and I have completed several 10k at Melbourne and a duathlon in Ripon. So my next goal is to run a 10-mile run and do that at charity. My message to you at the end of this presentation today is I really like running, but if I can do it, anyone can. You just got to keep working at it. It's my favourite thing to do. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Has anybody got any questions that you want to ask?
Any questions for Tom? If not, I'm sure he can share some running tips over lunch. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that brings us to the end of the morning talks. I appreciate lunch beckons through the corridor to the suite at the end. But before you all enjoy lunch, I'm sure you'll join me in giving a round warm of applause for all the speakers this morning. So we have an amazing list of workshops this afternoon, starting at 1. I don't know, Tonya, if you wanted to. Sorry, at 2. Don't want to take your lunchtime away, but Tonya, I don't know if you wanted to say something. Back here at 4. So lunch now, workshop at 2, and back here at 4. Thank you very much.